What's up, everybody? As you guys know, our mission is to reach people who are far from God, raise them up in Christ, and then to release them for His mission. Now, what that means in our student ministry is that we're not trying to only reach students for Christ. We want to actually help them to grow in their faith after they begin following Jesus. This is the raise them up part of our mission. We want to help students' faith to grow. The million-dollar question is, what causes faith to grow? Well, in almost everybody's story, at least everybody who has a legit relationship with God, there's 5 essential ingredients that come up as they tell their story. I'm going to call these the 5 faith catalysts, and these are 5 things that I believe are going to cause people's faith to grow. Number 1, practical teaching. Number 2, private disciplines. Number 3, personal ministry. Number 4, providential relationships. And number 5, pivotal circumstances. So I want you to think about your life. Has there ever been a time in your life and in your faith journey when the Bible started to make sense to you? When the Bible started to come alive to you? When you're like, oh, I get it. Or when the Bible actually became relevant to your everyday life, or you knew what to do with what was actually being taught. So as a student ministry, we're not just trying to teach the Bible for knowledge. We're trying to teach students the Bible so that they'll actually do something different in their life that will make an impact on their life. It needs to be relevant and practical to their everyday life. When I was in high school, I was actually good at math, and therefore I liked math. What I got ripped off on is I remember looking back at my high school math career and thinking, wait a second, I've never actually used any of this math that I learned beyond 10th grade. What in the world? What? I felt like I got gypped. I felt like I wasted my time all those years and all those studies and math tests and everything in math. Listen, we don't want the Bible to become for our students like 10th grade math was for me, meaning it had no actual implications, no actual help in my everyday life. I've literally never used the math since I learned it all those years ago. See, we know the Bible has massive value in everyday life, so as small group leaders, our job is to help our students see how the Bible has value for them in their everyday life. Well, our goal is to help them see that the Bible they're reading on Sunday actually can impact their life on Monday. So as you lead your group, I want to encourage you to always keep in mind, how can I help students put this into practice, apply this thing that we're learning tomorrow? How can I help every single student in this group have a practical takeaway, something they can do to apply this to their everyday life? You may not even see yourself as a teacher, but I'm telling you that if you can help students see and realize and figure out how to apply the Bible that they're reading to their life tomorrow and the next day and the next day, God is going to use you to help their faith to grow.